So I was taking a look today at one of the local papers from 1856, as one does, and I came across this unfortunate little story entitled Killed by Dogs. A fine young lad, 8 years old, son of Mr. Whitehead near Cleveland, Ohio, was killed by two savage dogs on Saturday last. One of the dogs was a Cuba bloodhound. And I thought to myself, I've never heard of a Cuba bloodhound before. I wonder why. And it didn't exactly take long for me to find an answer. The Dogo Cubano, also called the Cuban Bloodhound or Cuban Bull Mastiff, is an extinct Cuban breed of domestic dog. It was one of the Dogo subtypes of the Bull Mastiff dog type, which as a general class was used for bull baiting and dog fighting. The variety was introduced in Cuba to capture runaway slaves, cimarrones. After the abolition of slavery, they merged with other groups, losing their separate identity. Well, that would explain it. This was 1856 after all. And what had passed fewer than 6 years earlier? None other than the Fugitive Slave Act, of course, of 1850 by the 31st United States Congress, which required that all escaped slaves, upon capture, be returned to the slave owner and that the officials and citizens of free states had to cooperate. And here is a poster from Boston, in fact, pertaining to this development. Caution, colored people of Boston. One and all, you are hereby respectfully cautioned and advised to avoid conversing with the watchmen and police officers of Boston, for since the recent order of the mayor and aldermen, they are empowered to act as kidnappers and slave catchers. And you can read the rest there. So, all that from a little story about a poor lad who was killed by a Cuba bloodhound. Imagine that, right? The more you learn.